Hello guys, this is Percy. Greetings from the Andes. Today we're gonna talk about the Chullpas of Sillustani, Andean mausoleums. Eternal dwelling of the nobles of the highlands, the Chullpas of Sillustani rise imposingly on the bank of the Umayo lagoon, about 25 miles from the city of Puno. The Chullpas of Sillustani are the remain of a sanctuary built by the Collas, an ancient pre-Incan culture, to keep the memory of their ancestors. The cemetery was developed in the northern part of the lagoon, in the locality known as Hatuncolla. Despite the fact that some of the Chullpas have been preserved, most are partially destroyed by erosion, and others were reconstructed to show their original volume and shape. Sillustani derives from the Aymara word Sillustahara, which means with long nails. In this case, it is describing a place with nail form. In another version, Sillustani is broken down into two words, Sillus, which means nailed, and Lustani, which means slippery. Hence, this translation would become slippery nail. Regarding the meaning of the word Chullpa, Father Ludovico Bertonio mentions that it comes from the Aymara voice Chullpa, which means or place where the deceased is placed. The tradition of the Chullpas in the highlands appears after the Tiahuanaco declined between 1000 and 1100 BC and prevails until the Spanish conquest approximately 1450 BC. During the Inca conquest, the tradition of Chullpas was maintained and the finishes were perfected. The Chullpas of Ollantaytambo and Churajon in Arequipa, dated in the 14th and 15th centuries, seem to respond to this same traditional current of burials. The Chullpas are built with perfectly fitted stones, taking the shape of circular towers, and as if they were the inverted trunk of cones, they housed the funerary remains of the main authorities of the ancient inhabitants of the Collao highlands. The Chullpas are noted for their unique shape, having a wider diameter as they rise in height from the bottom to the top, some of which reach up to 12 meters. The entrance to these sacred Chullpas are always directed to the east, that serves to communicate directly with the sun god. These entrances are quite small, and it is believed that the funerary bundle is introduced first to the vault, then the mummy is placed in the fetal position along with valuable objects, then finally the vault is closed. Apparently in Sillustani, nobles, rulers and priests were buried. The upper part of the most modern Chullpas, those that belonged to the Incan era, are adorned by large cornices. On the other hand, some of the stones present figures in low relief that represent mainly lizards, snakes and pumas. One of the most famous attractions of the complex of Sillustani is the Chullpas del Lagarto, a funeral tower that represents the highest Chullpa of the complex. It was built in the Incan period and raised with square stones that fit perfectly. A short distance from the archaeological complex is at the site museum, where various pieces of the Colla, Tiahuanaco and Incan cultures are preserved. The construction of the Chullpas does not stop being a mystery. It is surprising how they have evolved over the years, how they manage to make completely cylindrical towers using such large and perfectly polished rocks to bury very important people of the Peruvian highlands. We are Inkayni Peru Tours. Thanks for watching our videos. If you like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in our next videos.